Hello, everyone. This is Ayo with the Publicity.com. We're here in downtown Long Beach at Cavicas. We're having a second interactive business networking event in Long Beach, and I'm here with Scott tonight. How you doing, Scott?
Just fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Scott actually has a very exciting product that he's about to introduce to the market. Scott, can you go ahead, please, talk about this product?
Absolutely. The product that we've introduced into the market through a mid-sized company is really one to improve labor tracking. And it started out really in the construction industry where we had workforces that were mobile, but they went to a location, stayed there for a fair amount of duration, like a week or more. And the way that their time was being tracked was with paper. So they're filling out, their hours on a piece of paper, and the construction owner would go crazy because at the end of the week he'd have to go round up all the paper time cards from his workers. They'd be missing information. They wouldn't submit it on time. And obviously, in many cases, he wasn't sure that they weren't really rounding up the hours that they were working. So that's really what drove the product design.
Very nice. I like the motivation behind the product. Can you now go ahead? Can you please introduce the product to the world and let them see? Because I've seen it and I think it's an amazing product.
Absolutely. Well, really, here's an example of the product. So it's a battery-powered time clock, padlockable at any site. So you basically secure this at a site during the time frame that you're working there. And then what you do is you'll have different workers. You might have Bob, you might have Susie, you might have Fred, and they will be given these programmed key fobs, one to clock in, one to clock out, and it will know what the employee is. So when they go to the job site, they'll take the green off of their key ring, they'll touch it, it'll beep, and they've just clocked in. Okay. And then they'll come in when they leave at the end of the day with the red, and they clock out just like
that. And I'm ready to go.
Now, what you do is at the end of the payroll time frame, if it's 1 week or 2 weeks or whatever, the manager comes with this device. And it's a wireless device that basically you just point at that clock and it sucks all the information out into this. The manager or supervisor comes back to the office, they open it up, connect the cable to it via USB, upload it into the computer, and then we have software that will link and compile all that information and drive it right into normal ERP systems like QuickBooks and etc. So it will automatically calculate the payroll. Nobody's sitting there with manual pieces of paper typing everything in.
Trying to sort it out, and all kinds of mistakes are being made in the process. This is an amazing product, and how is it powered, and what is the maintenance level of this product?
Yeah, a couple unique things is, this has broader aspects than just the construction industry. And the beauty of it is it's got a battery in here and there's no wires required. So you can even imagine areas like a manufacturing company that installed their plant, a long time ago, have one time clock for the whole plant. Now, they would like to track labor by line because their workers are moving around. So they could put one of these on every line and now track the true labor costs by line and by part number so that they're not just estimating the amount of labor in error. That's one example. Another good example, property management companies, for instance, could hang these at every one of their buildings, and when their vendors show up to clean the pool, mow the yard, put out the insecticide, they clock in and clock out, and they've really showed up and they're really doing the work that you're paying them for.
I think this is an amazing product, and the management level of this product is so easy to the point where almost everyone can afford it. And also, please, can you tell us about the buttons? What do you call the buttons again?
The buttons are the key fobs or key tabs. Those are these little devices that they would just hang on their on their normal key ring so that they don't lose it, and they have it with them every day when they come to work.
So how much do those key fobs cost to see whether it's affordable?
Yeah, once again, rough numbers, a key fob's about $10 a piece. Wow. This clock is about $500. This device that is with your manager is about $150, and there's a one-time software cost of approximately $2,000. So it's fairly cost-effective, really, and what we're finding is because of the improved accuracy of the labor tracking, and no rounding up of people's hours, and due to the lower amount of time it takes to process the payroll, Our typical customer is getting a return on their investment within a month, some cases even a week.
Amazing. All I can say is every manufacturing company or any company basically that has workers that go to different sites to get their job done needs to install these at those sites and get their job done and well recorded effectively and also downloaded digitally. So thank you very much for coming, Scott. And this is an amazing product.
Thanks again.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you.